That was a nightmare. I was like, I felt it was like one of those bogey slumps that afternoon. It was like a 4:30 game. All day I was hanging out. So we tried to keep the calm, just starting with energy up, and open around. Maximus, I don't care how hard you throw it. Make a good throw. Slow it. Scale it back and make a good throw. Huh? Yeah, I gotta stand away from the cameras. I'm gonna be on the air talking shit. Thank you.
Are y'all doing audio as well?
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Yes. It's all fair game, too.
Can't talk about
hot mics.
Looking moms walking by.
Watch out for the hot mics.
Very hot mics. Very hot mics.
I got it. Hey, Asher, catch it. Sprint into the dugout.
Hey, good job, Henry.
And good evening, everybody, and welcome to Havens Police Ballpark, the Pee Wee League field here at the facility. My name is Merle Berkshire, Vype Live Broadcast Director, joined by Mr. Ike Epley. I should say Coach Ike Epley, I'm guessing. How are you, sir?
I'm well, thank you.
I'm going to get you dialed up here as we kind of get rolled in on the fly. I keep thinking it's a 5:30 start, but it's a 5:15 start. So I've got to get the high school stuff out of my mind and focus here on Pee Wee baseball. Semifinal number one here between the Ducks and the Irish. If you like green, Ike, this is your favorite place to be.
It is the best place to be. This is the best field in America right now.
So this tournament's been going on about past week or so with Mother Nature being like Mother Nature always is. She always wins. But the tournament coming in here, the Irish, the number 5 seed in the tournament, they got a first round bye, defeated the Razorbacks in the second round 17-5, knocked off the Tar Heels 14-2 to punch their ticket to this one. The Ducks are the number 8 seed in the tournament. They came in here, they got a first round bye as well. They knocked off the Hurricanes 6-3, the Dogs 10-4, and here we are in the semifinals. The winner will meet tomorrow morning in the championship, or tomorrow afternoon in the championship game. What can you tell us about these two clubs?
You know, both of them are really solid ball clubs. Both of them have had really good years. They knocked off top seeds in the tournament, and I don't know that there's been another time when the 4 semifinalists have defeated the top 4 seeds to get here. So this is very unique and should be a lot of fun.
So pretty much a wide open tournament at this point, with the favorites kind of knocked out, gone by the wayside, their spectators. So kind of wide open, and that's a great opportunity for both of these teams and these kids.
Anything can happen in Pee Wee baseball.
Right. That's pretty much the case at any level.
There is not a large enough lead in Pee Wee baseball.
Well, speaking of that, for folks that are just used to Major League Baseball, maybe college or high school fans, some of the differences that you're going to see here tonight, the biggest one is there's no pitcher at the Pee Wee level, correct?
That's correct. It is a pitching machine. So we'll have the best umpire at Post Oak Little League, Josh, will be pitching from the mound, and the pitcher stands in front of the mound as a position.
So I always joke, I wonder if the pitching machine is able to hit a batter, or if the pitching machine is capable of balk or anything like that.
They are not. It's impossible.
Some of the other differences: 6-inning games in the league. If you've been watching a lot of high school baseball with us on Vype, that's 7. 6 innings and at the Pee Wee level, correct?
Correct. Six innings. There's no run limit in this in the playoffs.
Okay. So there is during the regular season, but not in the playoffs.
There's a 5-run limit in regular season, but that's taken away for the playoffs.
And then one of the other things that I learned last year, this is actually, I believe, our 8th year of doing this. This is the first event that we did. We used to be KMAX Sports, and we were acquired by Vype Media in 2018. This is the very first event that we did back in 2018 as a part of Vype. So over the years, you finally kind of gained a little bit of knowledge. One of the things that I learned is there are no errors at this level. They're scored differently. Can you talk about that a little bit different?
No errors.
Yeah, they're not officially marked in the books as an error.
Right, there are no errors in Pee Wee, and then there's also they can advance the ball on a pass ball, but you can't advance to home plate. So they're stopped at third on a throwing error.
That's right, I remember that now. And what about stolen bases?
Stolen bases, they can steal second and third. No stealing home.
Yep. Okay.
Yep.
Well, that kind of refreshes my memory, and for the folks out there who might be tuning in for the first time or have been watching on the webcams all season and wondered sometimes what the heck is going on, hopefully that'll clear it up. So, Yeah, a lot of green. Took me a while to figure out who was who. So we don't really have home and away jerseys. The Irish are, we'll cut to them right here. That's them in the foreground. We're set up on the third base side, so the Irish are the home team. They'll take the field first, and the Ducks will be up to bat first. The only difference is the Ducks have more of the emerald green. The Irish have more of the forest green. So if you're watching on black and white, you got big problems.
It's going to be challenging to keep track of this.
So we're just a couple moments away here. Thank you to Skylar Gillespie. He's our QA, keeping an eye and an ear on the broadcast back at the comfy, cozy Vype Live Studios, better known as the living room. And one other little difference we should talk about, 12-man rosters and everybody bats, correct?
Correct. Everybody bats.
So the winner of this one will meet the winner of the Mustangs versus the Blue Devils. That game will be coming up here at the conclusion of this one on Vype. And then the winners will meet tomorrow afternoon at 6 o'clock.
1, 2, 3, Irish!
Here we go.
Oh, hey, everybody. Henry, Charlie, Asher, Christopher, let's go.
We're going to swap out. Swapping out. Yes.
Pre-game festivities continuing here. Tweak our scoreboard a little bit to make that a little bit more user-friendly. So, you are a coach in this league for which team?
The Tigers.
Tigers?
We had a very difficult season. We were 0-13-2.
Ooh, yeah.
But we had a lot of fun, and our kids kept at it the whole year, and it was a long season.
Yeah. But honestly, that's what it's all about, is having fun. If you look at the Post Oak Little League website, this is by far the biggest division because all these kids are coming in. This might be their first chance to play organized baseball of any kind, so it's really important for them to have fun, right?
It is, and you want them to keep coming back.
Exactly, yeah. So 2 games for you tonight. Tomorrow we will have 5 games on 4 different fields. Because of Mother Nature, Mother Nature remains undefeated. We'll have games here, the championship game for the Pee-wees tomorrow afternoon. We'll have the semifinals for the minors. It'll be 2 games. A losers bracket final for the majors, and the first semifinal, the winners bracket final, that was postponed from last week for the juniors. So 5 games on 4 fields tomorrow. So hopefully everybody will show up and all the games will get on the air and life will be good.
It will be good. Usually we have 2 umpires. It looks like today we're going to have 3. So that should be really good.
So what you're saying is the lack of vision is multiplied, right?
Yes. Truly.
Well, it's easy to give umpires a hard time, but that is a tough gig, and it doesn't matter what level.
That is true. We've been very fortunate to have really good umpires.
Well, I think my mom was tuned in from the great state of Illinois. I used to umpire Little League Baseball when I was in high school, and I remember having to throw out a relative from the ballpark. Got a little bit too abusive towards me. So it's a tough crowd no matter what the level is.
That is true.
We're about ready to go here. The Irish are the visiting team. Everett Jones, the shortstop, to lead it off. Duke Baker, the third baseman, batting second. Shepard Strebe at first base, batting third. Patch Wheels, the second base, batting cleanup. Luke Jornavaz will be occupying the pitching position. He's batting fifth. Hunter Frankel, the catcher, batting sixth. Christopher Jubin, the center fielder, batting seventh. Leighton Wolf, the extra player, followed by Ted Park, Seamus Quinn. August Canterbury will be playing right field, and Kieran Calavar, the batting order for the Irish. I don't have defensive charts, so as the plays happen, and I know it's going to change every inning anyway, so as the plays happen, we'll try to identify who the players are. A lot of platooning going on. So 5-16, still waiting for the first pitch. I'd rather be waiting on them than have it the other way around.
I think we're going to have the national anthem here.
Yep. beautiful facility. As I mentioned, 4 fields here on the campus of T.H. Rogers Alternative School, which is just down the third base line to our left. Do you have any idea how long Post Oak Little League has been playing here? It's been here for all 8 years we've been doing the games.
I don't know what year they came over here. I started my Post Oak Little League career in 1972.
Wow. I know the league's been around for a long time. I hope it's the national anthem. All right, that means we're just moments away from baseball. Again, my name is Merle Bertrand. Made the trip up here from Austin this afternoon.
Glad to have you.
Well, I tell you what, traffic on 290 gets a little bit worse every year, too.
I bet it does.
So we're ready to go. Everett Jones getting ready to step in. Post Oak Little League Pee Wee Semifinal Championship #1. Thank you for joining us, joining our high school baseball coverage. We've got a bunch of games in the Austin and Houston area tonight that we're broadcasting. Nasty weather in Austin, actually, and more specifically in the Smithson Valley, New Braunfels area last night, forced a lot of suspensions. One of our guys had his back windshield shattered by a hailstone. So, yeah, that was an expensive night.
That is an expensive night.
So they're regrouping and getting back at it tonight. We've got Little League Baseball for you tonight as Everett Jones getting ready to step in.
These two coming up, right?
Yeah, that's why the moms wondered they should start.
Dirty old man.
I think we can do it.
Oh yeah, we would love for y'all to, or we can do it. We heard that y'all were doing it. Am I wrong?
I think we are doing it.
Oh,
I think
okay.
we're supposed to.
Perfect.
So who's up first?
This is our crowd mic.
This is our mic.
Yeah,
Not
it's not the PA.
Oh, it's not the PA. Let me go tell.
If I stand here, will this be okay? And if it's not, I'll...
You're fine. You're fine. Thank you. I think they're trying to double up and do some PA announcing here right next to us, which is a brand new deal. While that's all going on to our right, I'll stay with you here and we'll get this ball game underway. Everett Jones steps in and lead it off. Loading up the pitching machine.
We'll give you whatever you want. We'll move all the...
All right, so here we go. The ball's in the machine, and we are underway in semifinal #1. The pitch up high, ball 1 to Everett Jones. Swings and slaps that one out in the left field for a base hit. He's going to go to the wall. He's going to wind up first, head for second. The throw coming in, and not going to be a time, and it's a leadoff double for Everett Jones.
He's fast.
That'll bring up Duke Baker, the third baseman. And that pitch misses outside, ball 1. The runner at second, nobody out, just underway here, game #1.
Should be.
No, my wife was asking.
That ball slapped out in the center field for a base hit. Runner had to hold. The throw coming in. And it's going to be runners at the corner. Snap throw back over to first. And the ball gets away. That's going to allow the run to score. So 1-0 in favor of the Ducks. Now they got a runner hung up between first and second. The ball gets away. They can try to get back over to first, and he makes it. So a single from Baker, scored Jones, and it's 1-0 in favor of the Ducks, and that'll bring up Shepard Strebe.
Shepard Strebe has a main on him.
Yes, he does. That's a great name. So 1-0 Ducks. Runner at first base, but nobody out. Swing and a miss. Strike one to Strebe.
Apparently he likes to cold plunge.
As the ground ball up the middle, they're going to step on second for one. The throw to first not going to be in time. Ball gets loose. They got to play at second. The throw coming in. Now they got another one hung up, and he's going to get tagged down. It's going to turn into an unconventional double play. If you're scoring at home, that's 6. Eventually, 3-6.
Good job, Charlie. Hey,
So 2 outs.
good job, Charlie.
Base is empty. So 2 outs now. Base is empty. And this will bring up Patch Wheelis. Ground ball over to third, and the throw to first. That's under the outfield. He's going to round first and head to second. And he's going to hold up there. So Wheelis to the board. Now the ball gets loose on the infield, but he's going to stick tight. So runner at second, 2 outs. And that'll bring up Luke Jornevas.
You know, Luke's grandfather should be here tonight. He's in South Texas and decided to go
Make
down.
the trip up here?
No, he didn't go. He didn't come here. Most of their grandparents are
Oh,
here.
okay.
His Luke's not watching his boy. He's watching us.
Ah, there you go. We'll do the best we can as he pops it up on the infield. And a diving catch made by the catcher. Nice job to retire the side. In the inning, 1 run will turn into 2 hits. Nobody left on base. We played through 1/2 inning of play. We'll go to the bottom half of the first inning. 1-0 Ducks on top, and the Irish are coming up. Irish batting order looks like this. Will Yardley leading it off. Charlie Conroy, followed by Jay Yardley, Maximus Minger, James Wilkins, Henry Wiegand, Rocco Thomas, Kyle Brunsinki, Christopher Rios, Baron Chin, Jax Farina, and Asher Axelrod, the batting order for the Irish. So 1-0 Ducks on top.
You don't see a double play very often.
No. That one took a while. That was a slow developing double play.
It really was. Heads up by the second baseman.
Yeah. Doesn't matter how you get it. He got the job done. And kept the damage to a 1-run minimum as Will Yardley will lead it off here for the Irish. First pitch to Yardley, low and away, ball 1. Bottom of the first inning.
They've got 6 or 7 balls that they can pick, so they don't have to swing at every.
That was going to be one of my questions. Fly ball in the center field, drops in there for a base hit. He's going to make the big turn at first and head to second. The throw coming in, and not going to be in time. It's going to be a double for Yardley. Good hustle on the base pass.
Heads up base running.
So back to your point, they can strike out, but they can't walk.
Correct.
As Charlie Conroy will step in. Tying run aboard at second base with nobody out. Looks at the first pitch. Down low. Hopped up. And that ball caught by the center fielder. Actually, it was actually the
shortstop.
The shortstop drifted back and made that catch for out number one. One thing you may have noticed, and I notice it every year when I come here, how much the infield drops off. There's a significant slope to the outfield. As Jay Yardley steps in with one away. Yardley rips it, just fouled on the third base line. That's a fair ball.
Fair ball.
Riding third, heading for home, and the run's going to score. It's going to be a double.
Oh.
And now the ball goes loose on the infield. That's going to allow Yardley to move up to third base. He might have to turn and head for home. The throw coming in. It is up the line, and it's 2-1 in favor of the Irish.
Wow. That's called a Pee-wee rodeo.
Yeah, right.
And fortunately, there was only one runner on when that happened.
So 2-1 now Irish as Yardley rips the double to score. I presume that's his brother Will Yardley. As Maximus Minger steps in. One out, base is empty. Popped up. And that's strike number one to Maximus Minger. Talk about names. That's a good one.
That is a good name. That's a baseball name.
I hope he doesn't go by Max, because Maximus is just too good. Chopper, left side. Bobbled by third baseman to throw to first.
Oh,
Save, pulled him off the bag. So Minger's aboard. With one away, that'll bring up James Wilkins. Nice job by Duke Baker fielding it. The throw just a little bit off the line, however. And that'll put Maximus at first. Wilkins steps in, and he fouls it to the right side. Strike one.
Ooh, almost took Josh's head off.
92 degrees at game time. Up ball slammed. Line shot to the second baseman. Throw back to first, not in time. Nice base running by Menger to get back, but a nice play by the second baseman for the Irish for out number two. So 2 outs now for Henry Wiegand. Takes the first pitch. Swing and a miss, strike one. Two out runner at first base and fouled back to the screen. That's 2 strikes now in Wiegand. Pitch misses. Swing and a miss, strike 3, and that should do it. The throw down. Safe. That was 3 outs. I was starting to doubt my mind there.
Right. That was 3 outs.
So that is the end of the inning. 2-1 your score. The Irish on top. We'll take a break and be right back. You're watching the 2024 Pee Wee Semifinals number 1 on the Vype Live Network. What's the name? Dash? Is that right? Close enough? Full house?
Cold cake.
Okay.
You gave Matt piercing.
Welcome back, and we are tag teaming with our color commentators. We're joined now by Dash Kohlhauser. Welcome aboard, sir.
Thank you, sir.
As we go to the top half of the second inning, that reminds me, I need to update my scoreboard here. Hold on a second. Stepping up here will be Hunter Frankel, due up.
I like to call him Hunter.
All right, so here we go. Hunter Frankel, followed by Christopher Jubin and Leighton Wolf in the top of the second inning. And that's swing and a miss for strike one. And that's swing and a miss for strike two.
I love how Josh is really working the machine. He's working it in and out, two-seam and four-seam.
That pitch up high. Two strikes here on Hunter Frankel.
I like it. Not giving him anything to hit.
There we go. Now I can hear you a little better. And swing and a miss for strike three.
That was masterful feeding by Coach Bowen. You know, he got him down 2-0, 0-2. Went up, went outside, and made him come to his pitch.
So here's Christopher Jubin stepping in with one out and the base is empty.
I taught Christopher everything he knows.
Ground ball left side. Scooped up by Thomas. Drops it to sort of first and not going to be in time. And Jubin's going to beat it out. He's going to make the turn at first and head over to second. The throw coming in at second, and they've got a shot, but I think he just beat the slide. Oh, they called him out.
I'm going to save all the family's time in watching the replay. He was out, but I would have called him safe.
Did you teach him base running?
I did not teach him base running.
You said you taught him everything he knows.
So two away, base is empty.
We didn't get a lot of hits back then.
And that ball slow roll up the middle. Shortstop has it, throw to first.
Wow.
And beats it out. So runner at first base with two outs.
Boy, I love Leighton Wolf's determination getting to first base.
And that'll bring up Ted Park with two outs, runner at first. The pitch down low, ball one. That one tapped foul up the third base side. Strike one to Park. Park, the second extra hitter to bat in the inning here. Swing and a miss for strike two.
I expect Park to be sitting on a fastball here. Yeah.
Swing and a miss, strike three. And that'll be the end of the inning. So in the inning, no runs, one runner left on base. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number two. Score remains 2-1 in favor of the Irish. Or check that, yeah, in favor of the Irish. And coming up here for the Irish will be Rocco Thomas, Kyle Brinsinki, and Christopher Rios.
I feel like we need a third.
So Mr. Kohlhauser, I was going to.
Oh, sorry.
Now we got a break in the action. Tell us a little bit about yourself. What team did you coach and how'd your season go?
Well, I coached with Ike.
Okay, on the same team. Okay.
So we coached the Tigers, and we were undefeated in spirit, but we were winless on the scoreboards. And everybody told me and Ike that we weren't going to be in the semifinals, and here we are. So to all the haters out there, here we are.
Where are you?
Where are you?
We go to the bottom half of the second inning. Rocco Thomas due up.
Is this one live too?
That's our crowd mic. So it's when we want to hit the hard ball in the bat, that kind of stuff.
But if Ike needed to interject occasionally, could he use that?
You can. It's going to sound weird.
Okay.
Yeah. So here's Thomas, and slow roller up the third base side foul.
I like Thomas's approach, jumping on it early. Josh Bowen has been trying to get ahead early, so he's jumping on it. He's like Jose Altuve.
Popped up. And that is a fair ball.
On the line.
Foul ball. Dropped just to the left side. Did you get that extra headset? It's in my black bag.
Boy, I don't know about that one. I don't know about that one. That ball was really close. The umpire was standing closer than me, but that sure looked like it hit some white grass. That's going to leave some heartache for all those Irish fans out there.
That was a fair ball. Baker's got it. The long throw to first, and it sails a little high. And Ronnie first heading for second will be Thomas. Nope, they're going to hold him up. Now he moves down to second as it turned into a dead ball. So Thomas aboard at second.
Well, call me a doubting Thomas, but he made it to second anyway.
Well, now you guys are in trouble because I'm hooking up the third microphone here. Hold on just a second.
We got the third mic.
Now we're good.
As we do some technical stuff, Brinsige's up to the plate. Number 27, number one in our hearts.
All right, Ike, let me hear you real quick and see if we're going to twist this around.
Hello.
There we go.
Back, oh.
Ground ball to short, the throw to first, and not going to be in time to get it in time. He got it in time.
Picked it back up!
Picked it back up. Nice job of the first baseman. Low throw at one, hopped him. But he picked it up in time to get the runner. So it's a fielder's choice on the play. Thomas moves up to third.
Scoring position.
6-3 fielder's choice puts Thomas at third base. That'll bring up Christopher Rios.
You really got to give it to this Duck staff. They've got a young team, and they coach their kids up, and that's an example. First baseman picks up the ball off the ground, still gets the out.
So runner at third with one out. That's a line shot. Pitcher's got it. He will go to first. And that ball gets away. Could allow the run to score.
Tie game.
And we are tied at 2.
Way to go, Christopher!
So one out, Rios to second base. That'll bring up Baron Chin. And he grounds over to the right side for out number 2.
Good base running by Rios.
Rios does advance over to third base. 2 away now for Jax Farina. Swing and a miss.
Again, getting at him early. I like it. Being aggressive. Josh is trying to get ahead.
Runner at third base, tie ball game here. Actually, it's not tied up. It's 3-1. 3-1. That's what happens when everybody's wearing green. That's a swing and a miss strike, too.
When everybody's wearing green.
That's also what happens when you have two coaches who never had a lead.
We had a lead once, I think.
One time we had a lead.
One time.
One time.
We had two five-run innings.
And that's swing and a miss for strike 3, and the inning is over.
We had a lot to build on.
I like to say we set the foundation.
We did set the foundation. You know, it's hard to go winless. It's equally as hard to go undefeated.
I totally agree.
I mean, that's not easy to do.
I tell you what, it takes effort. It takes effort to go winless and have everybody show up for the playoffs. That's what it takes.
It does.
Okay. And I'll say this till I die. Any other coach, we were 0-14-2. No other coach in this league could have taken that team to 0-14-2. Those two ties were us, Ike.
That's right. That was all coaching. And we actually gave the Dogs a pretty good run for their money with Mom's coach.
We have some Irish alumni on the field. We have Driscoll Bertillion, and we have Donovan Bertillion on the field, supporting their alma mater. What I'm really looking forward to seeing is if Coach Bertillion shows up in the velour. Oh, there he is, but he's not wearing his velour jumpsuit. Excuse me, Coach Bertillion, can you come here for a second?
Yeah, you really want his insight.
Oh, I have Coach Tier. Coach Tier, I have a question. You got to speak close.
Okay.
And this is being broadcasted. I understand you're running for public office, so you have to be careful.
I do like the caveat.
All right. Where is your velour jumpsuit?
Mine is still in the corner of my bedroom, and I don't think it stands up by itself because it never got washed. Darren's, however, he washed every time, so it looks great. It's folded, but it is a nice faded green.
Seamus Quinn has reached here. Runner at first base with nobody out. That'll bring up August Canterbury.
It's certainly one of the reasons that I can still fit into my pants because I sweated out so much out here during the playoffs.
I need to ask you one more question. Are you happy with the upgrade at coaching with the Irish made after your departure?
I mean, obviously they have yet to get to the championship game where I took the Irish, but after the 3-12 campaign that we had last year, it was definitely time for a change.
I agree. Thank you, Coach Tier.
So Canterbury retired, 1 out, and that'll bring up Kieran Calabar. Runner at second base, that is Quinn with 1 out. Runner at second.
Oh.
Callahan hits it up the middle. Running third is Quinn. Heading to the plate, and they got him caught in a rundown. See a lot of that. He's going to be tagged out from behind. Great throw. And a nice job there by the catcher. I think that's Yardley to retire Quinn for out number 2. So a single for Calabar.
They call that a can of corn where I'm from.
So 2 out now. Back to the top of the order. We'll go to Everett Jones. He doubled to start off the ball game. And the pitch down low. Runner at first with 2 away. Ground ball left side. Thomas wanted to throw, but I think he had the pitching machine right in his line of sight and had to try to angle to his left. And by the time he did, Jones beats it out.
Smart decision by Mr. Thomas.
So runners at first and second now for Duke Baker.
Ike, what aftershave are you wearing?
I don't know what the deal is. Lizzie doesn't want me to do it.
It's a musk.
If there's a need, I'll do it.
Popped up against the screen.
I got to figure out all the rules. It's a different. Lots of I think kids.
After the season we had, people are interested that we're actually still talking.
Well, yeah.
2 strikes to count on Baker.
I think we're pariahs, so we have to take comfort in each other's company.
I think we're the only people that each other will talk to.
That ball left side, and trying to race to the third, and gets there in time.
Look at the heads up.
Heads up play by Conroy at third base. So my mom is tuned in from the great state of Illinois. She remembers when I played Little League Baseball, our uniforms consisted of a baseball cap that was donated by a local seed corn company. The level of play I see here, even at the Pee Wee level, is just astonishing. Talk about that a little bit here.
So these are all the majority second and third graders. There were 288 kids that are playing in out of 24 teams. And it starts in early February and ends about now. But there's a lot of practice, a lot of hitting, a lot of batting practice. So all these teams they've come a long way in a short period of time.
I mean, we've seen a couple of misfires on throws, but when I was this age, I could barely walk on the field without tripping over my shoelaces. So I'm just amazed at the quality of play, even at this level.
It is quite amazing. And
so am I.
Yeah.
Asher Axelrod to lead it off as we go to the bottom half of the third inning. 3-1 Irish on top.
Left field. Turn around. Yeah. Look over there. Down. There you go. Yeah. The hyper focus on the infield.
No, I couldn't. He threw the broadcast going down.
He had some snap to him, man. Absolutely not. No way do I put this together. I've seen the Cougars play.
First pitch to Axelrod as the bottom of the third gets underway. 3-1 Irish on top. Axelrod then back to the top of the order will go, and he swings through that one for strike one.
Hey, Dash, how do we miss some of these kids in the draft?
I don't think they showed up to the draft.
We're fortunate to have the commissioner sitting with us. We're going to bring him in a minute and talk about the draft and how he was one of the best drafts in the league, and how that happened, because I've got some questions.
All right, well, you know what? I'm going to step aside. I'm going to let him answer those tough questions. But let's not forget, it was not only one of the best drafts in the league, it was also one of the best drafts in the league for the assistant commissioner. So I'm going to bring in Jeff Czar now to answer these tough questions and give a public service announcement for the league, and specifically the Pee Wee division.
That one a foul ball, so Axelrod will step in.
Thank you, Ike. Welcome to join you guys. The connotations of foul play are live and true in Pee Wee baseball.
They must be, because there's just no way that you would end up with one of the team with the most wins, the number one seed in the tournament. Although, which one of these teams beat y'all?
That'd be the Ducks sitting out here. They took good care. That's our third loss of the year, and I'm gonna tell you what, they had a spectacular top of the second inning. 9 runs, nothing we could do about it. Ball's going in between Josh's feet, the pitching machine, splitting second base. They're craftsmen out there.
They are. So let's go back to the draft and how it ended up that you.
Will Yardley at bat, by the way.
So drafts go two ways.
Oh, great spear at third by Baker. Throw to first, Baker.
He had to come off the bag. But
Called him safe, but great effort by Baker nonetheless.
Third baseman.
Very athletic play. Very athletic play. So drafts go two ways. The old saying goes is you can't win a championship in a draft, but you sure can lose one.
Yes, we did.
At some point, coaching plays in a factor, Ike. You got to realize that.
There's no question about that. The last time I played baseball was 1982. I told Dash that. 1982 was a long time ago. In fact, I had a number of parents on my teams that weren't even born in 1982.
What folks listening to is some good ribbon from one friend to another, but I will tell you, there's a 50-50 chance that you don't know the player or the family when you pick one of these amazing kiddos to come play for your team.
Popped out to Baker. He looks the runner back as Yardley had gotten over to second base on the pass ball, so 2 outs now, runner at second, and that'll bring up Jay Yardley.
Old Jay Yardley.
No, that's true. I can't say enough about our families.
Jay Bird Yardley. I've coached him last year. He's a player. Watch this kid.
RBI double his first at bat.
Oh,
great catch by the second baseman for the Ducks. That was Pat Wheelis. Another all-name nominee right there, leaping and skying for the catch to retire the side.
That was indeed a great catch from a great baseball player who hit a strong ball. That was impressive.
So we are halfway through this one, 3-1 your score. Yeah, we will keep it here.
So what I'll tell you all on this draft that Ike knows all too well is you draft kids and families that you don't know, and then you're with them for 100 days out of the year, and you become a family, a team and a family. And just like with all teams and families, there's great experiences and bad, but I'll tell you this year, I think, as commissioner of the league, everyone's had a fun year, and these parents that you can hear yelling in the background are happy. We got a lot of other parents just coming to support the community and their friends and teammates, and that's what this Post Oak Little League's all about. It's actually a special place, and these kids know it, and so do their coaches and parents. It's a lot of fun.
That is true. And even going 0-14-2, we had a blast.
Tigers did it better with grace than anything I've ever seen. I was their last game, rooting them on where they had the lead, and it was glorious. And those players, not one tear in their eye, and happy to be out here. You guys did a miraculous job. Not a miraculous job, just a great job.
It was a lot of fun. We had a great time. It was miraculous. It was, and this is clearly it's all Dash's fault.
Shepard Strebe to lead it off. We go to the top of the fourth inning. I can't imagine the logistics it requires to run a league of this size. Just this division alone.
The commissioner has done a fantastic job. We give him a lot of grief, and he had a great team and spent the time and a ton of time out here. So
line shot right back to the pitcher.
Wow, great catch. No, to counter that, luckily AI has come a long way. I've really done nothing, and AI.
I know that's not true.
Pee-wee commissioning has been amazing.
I know that's not true. He's spent countless hours out here making sure everything's run right, and it's a testament to him that how successful this is.
Well, speaking of great defensive plays, Pat Wheelis is up to the plate. He made that line drive catch to retire the side at the bottom of the third. And swing and a miss here for strike two. Who is the Irish pitcher? I'm looking to get a look at that number. I want to give him a shout out for making that line drive spear a moment ago. I think it's 13, but I wouldn't swear to it.
We should know that.
Swing and a miss, strike three. And Wheelis should be out on strikes.
I don't think we have.
Well, instead of strike two, it's okay. I can count to three. That was strike three. And this should bring up Luke Jornevas with 2 outs and the base is empty.
And a shout out again to Luke's grandfather, who's not watching from the road.
Popped out to the catcher on a great play by the catcher back in the first inning. Slaps that one to the left side. Slow roller. Shortstop has it. Throw to first. In time. 6-3 put out from Charlie Conroy.
Number 9.
And that's a 1-2-3 inning for the first time tonight, I think.
I think that pitcher you were looking for is a Mr. James Wilkins, who absolutely took a stab at a line drive.
Yep, James Wilkins, number 9. Thank you. So we'll go to the bottom of the 4th inning. Still 3-1 in favor of the Irish.
Let's not count the Ducks down.
Do not. That's the ones that got the dogs. My team. And they are a young team, but a scrappy team.
It'll be Hunter Franco, Christopher Jubin, and Leighton Wolf to up here for the Ducks. They jumped out on top with 1 run in the top of the first inning. Irish took the lead 2-1 in the bottom of the first, tacked on another one in the second, and we stand at 3-1 now. Oh, I'm looking at the wrong. Didn't think that matched up.
No, Minger.
This is Maximus Minger,
yes.
Yeah. As we're batting here in the 4th inning. Looking at the wrong roster. Too much green. Popped up
There's
on the right side.
Oh, out of play.
And just out of play for strike 1.
Had the pleasure of coaching Maximus Minger on the Oilers Championship Football SBMSA football team this year. He is a threat at safety, I'll tell you that.
Ground ball left side. Baker, a good throw this time. Dug out nicely by the first baseman over there. And it's a 5-3 put out to retire Minger. 1 away for James Wilkins.
What?
Wilkins lined out the second, his previous at bat. 1 out, base is empty. Bottom half of inning number 4. Swung on back to the screen for a strike. That ball slapped up the middle and through for a base hit.
That's an amazing hit for 2 reasons. 1, it hits the gap perfectly, and 2, it goes through 3 prongs of the pitching machine and Josh's 2 feet. Which, if it hits, it's a dead ball.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yes, but it doesn't.
That's not like arena rules where you play it off the net, huh?
Nope, it's pretty amazing.
As Henry Wiegand steps in here, 1 out, 1 aboard. Swing and a miss for strike 1. Ball gets loose, and that allows Wilkins to move up to second base.
Testing. Dash, is your mic connected? Testing. 1, 2, 3. I cannot.
Popped up. It is playable, but up against the fence. So it drops in as a foul ball, and Wiegand will stay alive.
Can you hear me now? I can hear myself now. I heard Wiegand once threw at his own dad at the father-son game. Bowen tried to change speeds there. That's broken. Use one of those.
That is swing and a miss. That should be strike 3. And Wiggins is out on strikes for out number 2. 2 away for Rocco Thomas, runner at second base.
You just got to give props to Josh Bowen there. He painted the corner like a master that he is.
Line shot up the middle. Shortstop has it, throw to first. In time to get him. Great play by the shortstop there for the Ducks. The 6-3 putout retires the side. We have played through 4. We will go to the 5th inning. Still 3-1 in favor of the Irish.
Close game, a low-scoring game for the Pee-wees. I'm going to retire and get it back to what everybody wants with some Mike Epley. And thank you guys, and we'll keep on playing this game. This is a great game. Top of the 5th. Here we go.
Commissioner Czar, thank you for coming.
It'll be Frankel, Jubin, and Wolf due up here in the top of the 5th inning. Ducks need a couple of runs to get this thing tied up.
Hey, Rocco. Stand by, buddy. No trapping.
Frankel 0 for 1, struck out in the 2nd inning.
You know, this is a big inning for the old Ducks.
Yeah, they need to score some runs.
The name to this game is getting at least 5 guys to the plate. You don't want to get out of this game without having Everett Jones and Duke Baker and Shepard Strebe coming back up to the plate.
And where are we in the order?
We're at 6.
The first pitch to Frankel will lead off the 5th. And he takes it up high, ball 1. Ground ball right back to the pitcher, picks it up, throws the first in time. And the 1-3 put out. Good play again by Minger on the hill, 1 away. And that'll bring up Christopher Jubin. That's actually Wilkins. I forgot that. James Wilkins, the pitcher, with that put out. This will bring up Christopher Jubin with 1 out, bases empty. Swing and a miss, strike 1. Popped up, out of play. Fouled out of play again. 2 strikes on Jubin. Ground ball left side out in the left field for a base hit. Jubin will make the turn at first. He's aboard on a single, 1 away. That'll bring up Leighton Wolf. So I'm sitting here and I just realized that I never put my actual Vype Media shirt on. I didn't want to be a hot, sweaty mess setting up the equipment, so I kept it on the hanger, staring at it right in the face.
Well, you still look good. You look better than me and Ike.
So I'll take care of that between innings here as Leighton Wolf steps in. 1 out, 1 aboard. Ground ball. Speared by the pitcher. He'll go to first. Take the shirt out for out number 2. Another nice play by Wilkins. He fielded that position well. So fielder's choice, Jubin up to second, now 2 away.
I don't know a lot, but when you look at James Wilkins in the gold helmet with all the poise, how can you ever have a doubt at pitcher?
Ted Park stepping in here, 2 outs runner at second. Struck out in the second inning.
This is your critical at bat. You want to get to the top of the order.
Strike 2 to the count. It's a little early, but he got just a piece of it to hang alive.
This is where the duck coaching succeeds. Never quit. Quack, quack.
Fouled off another one. 2 strikes to count to Park. Swing and a miss, strike 3. And the Irish are out of the inning.
Josh is tough today.
Yeah, he's tough. I think he went back to the old balls.
So we'll go to the bottom half of the 5th inning. 3-1 your score. Irish on top. They'll try to pad that lead. And they will have their 8, 9, and 10 hitters due up here. Brinsicki, Christopher Rios, and Baron Chin.
I love the huddle here for the Irish. Keeping them focused. Remembering what they got to do. They got to win this game. Work's not finished.
You know, sometimes you forget you have timeouts.
We had timeouts?
We did have timeouts.
Nobody told me that.
See, it was rigged.
Yeah. By the way, if anybody's worried, there are no time limits in this game.
So it's 6 innings or longer, however long it takes?
6 innings or longer.
We got a centipede going out there. Stop to the worm.
We have Wes Kohlhausen here. West, who are you voting for? Who are you rooting for, the Irish or the Ducks?
What is it? Talk on.
We're live on the air.
Oh,
West, are you rooting for the Irish or the Ducks?
Irish.
Why?
I don't know, but I just don't like the Ducks.
Honesty from a Pee Wee player.
Thank you, Wes. That is honesty from a Pee Wee player.
Live and unfiltered.
We're back in the inning. This is a critical inning. We're going to go back to the game.
Kyle Brinsicki pops it up and caught by the shortstop. Good catch there by Everett Jones for out number 1. One away for Christopher Rios.
You know, I like to think about Dante's Inferno in these situations.
Which realm?
I believe that Everett Jones plays 6, shortstop. He is the 6th realm of hell.
There you go.
You hit it there, you're not coming out.
Rios reaches last at bat. Left stranded at third.
You know, Rios was discovered in the YMCA League as a late ad. Proved to be useful for the Irish.
Very. So when was the last time you read Dante's Inferno?
I try to read it once a year, Ike.
Maybe that's why we were 0-14-2. You should broaden your horizons a little bit.
Hit to the right side and fielded by the first baseman.
The last time they told you to broaden your horizons, Ike, you didn't come home for 3 days.
That's true. They were broadened.
2 out space is empty for Baron Chin. Irish starting to run out of outs here. They're just down by 2, but they have 4 outs remaining as we play here in the top of the 6th inning. Or bottom of the 5th inning. They're leading by 2. I'm sorry. Too much green. I keep saying it.
There's a lot of green.
I know this. I know the green team's going to win.
That's right, yeah. Go out on a limb there. Shin 0 for 1, grounded out the second, and he pops that one foul out of play.
Well, they always say in Pee Wee, your bottom of the order wins the game, and that's going to prove true here.
Ground ball left side.
Wow.
Baker,
What a
good
play.
throw. 5-3 put out from Duke Baker. And the Irish are done in order, 1, 2, 3 in the bottom half of the 5th inning. Well, here we go, guys. We're going to go to the top half of the 6th inning. The Ducks need 2 runs to tie it. And the Irish are 3 outs away from advancing to the championship game tomorrow.
I'm watching this one from home for the color commentary for mine.
Don't forget, game number 2 coming up. You'll have to log back out, go back out to Vype.com, or find the link on the Post Oak Little League page for game number 2 between the Mustangs and the Blue Devils.
We're saving our really good commentary for that game.
Pacing yourselves, are you?
We
We are pacing ourselves. We're warming up. This is what I was talking about. The bottom of the order wins you the championship. We have Quinn, Canterbury, and Calavar. And I know that nobody has been better coached than Quinn, Canterbury, and Calavar. And this is where their test is. What an honor for these 3 kids to go up and try to keep this team in the game.
Right.
This is what you play for. This is what you coach for. Unless you're Dash and Ike.
Quinn singled back in the 3rd inning.
Here's what I love about Quinn. He's got a green sock and a yellow sock. All right. He's the 10th batter in a strong Ducks lineup, and he's got the swag to go up in 2 colored
I like
socks,
it.
and I love it.
I'll give him the benefit of the doubt and assume that was on purpose.
If any coaches listening next year, you need to put Quinn on your team because I know this kid does not lack confidence.
And wouldn't it be great for Seamus to defeat the Irish?
That would be good too. I love Irish beating Irish. It takes me back to the 1998 Armistice.
Irish needs the base runners. This is their final inning, down by 2 runs. Led briefly 1-0 after the top of the 1st.
This could be a violation of that Armistice.
It could be.
Swing and a miss.
At least he's not an Oakwood. Then we would have real problems.
Oh, he.
Look at this. Look at this.
Right.
Come on.
Ball left side.
Beat it out, young fella. Oh, boom. We're going to 2.
Off the line. Going to head over to
he's
second
gonna
base. So
run.
Quinn is going to pull into second.
He's got a.
Oh,
Almost a Pee Wee rodeo.
I almost got my cowboy hat on. It was almost time for a rodeo.
That'll bring up August Canterbury, representing the tying run here with nobody out.
I'll tell you one thing. Quinn might be hiding some spurs underneath those 2 socks because he was ready for the rodeo. Like I said, the kid does not lack confidence. He just changed the game. Is that a free base?
Practice swing got away from him.
All right, I love it. I love it.
Well, you talked about Quinn's unmatching socks. I like August Canterbury wearing number 50.
Well, I like the Canterbury tails. Especially the wife of Bath.
Yeah.
That was my favorite.
Tried over to the dugout to get a little more stickum on the hand. The bat kept flying out on his warm-up swings.
Now, I promise you the Ducks coaches are doing everything they can to get him back in that box because if he cannot hit, it's an out. There he is. He's ready.
He's ready.
Stares one down.
Canterbury will not be fooled. I can tell you that much. Look at that. I told
Down
you.
the right
Here we
side.
go.
Oh.
Time for the
Shortstop
rodeo.
got it to throw to first.
Oh.
Oh, what a
In
play.
time, dug out. Nice job by the first baseman to dig that one out.
I love that first baseman. That is such a clutch play. My only question is, did the umpire check to make sure he kept his foot on the base? Because he sure did come off early.
One out on the play. Quinn moves over to third. Kieran Calavar in here now.
Fortunately, in Pee Wee, for any psychotic parents, there is no replay.
There are no psychotic parents.
No. Now, what would be more appropriate, Ike, is if the Calavar defeated the Irish.
That would be more appropriate.
Okay. Those are Calavars or conquerors. I can tell you that much. I don't know where it's from, but they're conquerors.
Swing and a miss.
Okay. Calavar's got a Khaleesi. Okay.
The Irish have
The Irish have a little dude with half dressed with a flower.
Paddy O'Malley.
Yeah.
2 outs. Final out here for the Irish as Everett Jones steps in, the leadoff hitter.
Uh-oh, they call a timeout. Timely.
So this is what I was talking about.
You see, they have a timeout here. They called timeout.
That you can. I know. I
See
didn't
that?
realize.
Did you know that we
no,
could call timeout?
I did not know we could call timeouts.
Yeah, it's probably not good to learn the rules at the end of the season.
I don't. Are they following the rules? That's what I want to know.
Well, we have the commissioner here. Is that legal to call a timeout?
Yeah, you get one a game,
Okay.
and you can call one in the next inning.
Now, what I want to compliment is 10, 11, 12. Quinn, Canterbury, Calavar. Their job was for one of them to get on base, and they did that. Okay, we've got Everett Jones up. We got the tying run at the plate, and your best hitter up. This is all you could ask for in Pee Wee baseball.
2 for 2 in the ball game. Double in the first, single in the third. Runner at third, that's Quinn. Jones a tying run at the plate.
Oh!
Slammed into.
Wow! No, go!
And the run is going to score 3-2. Jones reaches.
Smart decision by the first base coach to hold him. That's your tying run. You know you can't win with an out. Duke Baker up.
Yep, Duke Baker up. He is 1 for 2. Tying runner first, 2 outs.
Duke Baker's looking at him saying, I'm the Duke. Make my day. Except that was Clint Eastwood, Mike.
I'm sorry, I wasn't paying attention to you.
I was making a silly reference to John Wayne.
Oh,
Pop up. This might be it.
He caught it.
By the catcher. That's going to be a ball game.
Oh, wow.
Unbelievable play by the catcher.
Out of nowhere.
Whoa.
Ike, our kids can't catch that ball.
No.
Mike, like literally your son and my son, they cannot catch that ball.
3-2, your final score. The catcher coming out, diving for it. Second time he's done that here today. And 3-2, the Irish are going to play in the championship game tomorrow. Congratulations to the Ducks on reaching the semifinal game. They're going to come up 1 game short. And the Irish will await the winner of the next one, 6 o'clock tomorrow.
I want to say that Dr. Stephen Jones and Joseph Yernavis are 2 hell of a coaches.
Yes.
And they just took a really young team. They did everything they could.
Unfortunately, Luke McCon missed it.
I also want to compliment the umpires.
That was to you. 14.
Oh, it was 6.
Irrelevant. Should have been.
What a great game.
Too many kids.
What a great game.
Any final thoughts here before we sign off on this one? Get ready for game number 2?
I think that was a super game.
I just want to compliment the umpires. They did a really good job today.
Well, the first base umpire missed the call over on.
This is my favorite crew, and any parents or grandparents or brothers or sisters who want to even question a call, you need to go home and cry in the shower, because this is the most professional crew we have, and they know what they're doing. Nothing to hang your heads about. What a great game. I love the Ducks, and I love the Irish. I kind of like the Ducks more, but we did really good.
We'll see you in a minute.
All right, we're going to sign off. Again, go back out to Vype.com or go find this link for game number 2 on the Post Oak Little League website. 3-2 your final score. The Irish with the win. They will play tomorrow. The Ducks see a fine season come to an end. My name is Merle Bertrand, Vype Live Director. We're going to sign out of this one and get launched on the link for game number 2 here in just a couple minutes here on the Vype.